losing this, risk losing what you have here, you're not gonna find this anywhere else. You're not gonna find 5, 6 guys that, you know, never get into it, never bicker, never argue, you know, 5, 6 guys that are always gonna have your best interest at heart.
So I chose barbering over every other profession due to the lack of opportunities. I had a legal situation that it hindered me from getting other occupations, and it was a struggle at that time to get employment. So barbering was just one of those options. What I love most is that we're bringing something different to the table. We center a lot of what we do around the community. Our heart is for the community. We know the community brings their money to us. We take care of them by cutting their hair, but we also know that how we continue to keep that rolling is by giving back and by being a blessing to others as we're continuously being blessed, you know.
Jay Gray opened his shop, and I told him, hey, so the next possibility for me to go to barber school, I'm gonna take that on. So at that particular point, it's a guy calling my bluff pretty much, you know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, so you're telling yourself and you're telling people that you want this opportunity, so here it goes, what you gonna do with it, you know? So I graduated, I'm here, and that's how I execute mama mentality.
I started cutting hair in 2018 after getting out the military, not knowing exactly what I wanted to do, just knowing that I wanted to be creative and be in charge of myself, my own schedule, and gave it a try. Didn't know if I was gonna keep on being a barber, and after going through the pandemic, I finally took my test out here and passed. And I was just getting a haircut one day at another barber shop, and I ran into my brother Jay, who's now the owner at this shop, and he stopped me from going into the PX. I didn't have confidence in myself, and he just put that motivation into me to get into a real shop. And once he opened his own shop, I decided I liked his vision and wanted to follow him, and so I just jumped on board with him.
Well, barbering for me is definitely, I guess, everything about me, because the quality that I put out, it's all behind me. Anytime I give somebody a new cut, that's what they're gonna see. They're gonna see the cut, but obviously they're gonna see me and what I put out. So for me, it's big to kind of incorporate my name into it, so they can kind of know who I am and what I can do.
Well, a little about myself. I'm a native here of Coppers Cove. I was born in Lampasas, raised here in Coppers Cove, graduated back in 1995. The opportunity, man, to pour into the community was a big thing for me. Growing up as a youngster here in Cove, I was somewhat of a terrorist in the streets, and I was able now to come back and give back to the same community that I once took for granted.
If I had to describe the owner, in layman's terms, that is one cool guy. You don't meet too many guys that have been through what he's been through, have a testimony that he has, and just still can bring a shop together like this and still day to day maintain to be such a great person. He's helped me a lot since I've been here, inside of barber and outside of barber. But just in layman's terms, that's one cool guy right there.
When I started the barbershop, it was about 1.5 years ago. I started with 2 people, and to be honest with you, man, it was really a rough draft of something just thrown together. You know, a vision I had for a while, but you know, it finally came to fruition. And just, you know, really just continue to just chug at it, you know, and here we are now, you know, with 6 barbers, fully staffed. You know, we stay busy, we're blessed, you know, we have a good environment, clean atmosphere. But I truly believe God's got something for me. He's got some things for me to do. And I just believe we're going to continue to, you know, do new things that's never been done before in this industry, especially in this area, and just continue just to pave a way for other barbers and other barbershops to kind of follow that path if they would like, you know.